Uh,
As we start Construction Inclusion Week, I'd like to take a moment to focus on what inclusion truly means. Inclusion, in a nutshell, is about truly embracing all people, irrespective of race, gender, sexual orientation, disability, or self-identification. It's about giving equal access and equal opportunity and creating an environment that makes everyone feel welcome, included, respected, and heard. To me, inclusion's very personal. I grew up as an Asian kid back in England, and I was reminded of my differences a lot growing up. What made a positive and sustainable difference, however, was dialogue, communication, and the tools we needed to build bridges. And that's precisely what I believe Construction Inclusion Week's all about.
Being excluded doesn't ever feel good. It's just really makes you question your self-worth a lot.
You know, it feels like you're not necessarily part of the team. It feels like, you know, your voice doesn't matter, your worth doesn't matter. And
sometimes you can't even answer the question yourself. It just kind of makes you backtrack on why it is that things are this way for you and maybe not for somebody else.
I think the first time I noticed someone being excluded, it was someone who I later found out was on the autism spectrum, and just their interactions and engaging with people was different, and a lot of people didn't quite understand that.
Like my first internship, I was around a lot of males. I worked with a steel company, and there was a situation where I, was sexually harassed, and I felt so vulnerable to the situation, and it was like I don't really know how to feel about it. This is the normal in this industry, and it's like it's not okay. It shouldn't be like the normal. Essentially, it shouldn't be a normal thing for me to go out on the field and get harassed. So it's, that's why I came to PCL, because we don't play that.
There was just a general feeling where I thought he had a lack of confidence in himself. But going up and talking to him and actually getting him to open up and talk about himself, that became our link and our bond, and we were able to go ahead and have a fantastic conversation about just his goals, his aspirations, and just him in general. So, yeah.
That people feel free to be themselves, that they don't have to put on a mask.
The outcome of that situation, it was handled, but coming here, it really makes it all worth it, in a sense. Okay, I know what to look for in a company, and PCL is that.
Well, now that you've heard some powerful stories from some of our employees, I'd encourage each and every one of you to take some time during Construction Inclusion Week to participate in as many of the daily activities we'll be rolling out. I believe that if we allow people, including yourselves of course, to feel included, the place we come to work each day truly transforms itself into a place we all feel heard, valued, and respected. And that's what I believe PCL's all about. We choose to include.